It was crazy.
Yep, rip.
We placed so much importance on this great man because he didn't get stabbed, and that was obviously important. But Yukimura, whatever this idiot's name is, retconned it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, well,
it is sad he's dead, the poor guy.
This is going to be the last Chainsaw Man chapter that will come out while Vinland Saga is still alive. Isn't that sad?
You never know.
True.
Delays.
Delays.
Might, delay it.
Sequels.
Well, this might end next chapter. You never know.
Yeah, Chainsaw Man just ended. This is crazy. I didn't even know. What if that happens 1 week and it doesn't say to be continued at the end? It says the end and I miss it, and you got to tell me when we're doing our great recording?
Sure.
That'd be pretty cool.
That could happen. That'd be very funny.
But Alita, this one is called Chainsaw Man Chapter 209. We're nearly at the same number of chapters as Shitty Vinland Saga. Terrifying Weapon. Were you terrified?
No, I was. This was a good chapter. I liked it a lot.
We'll talk about it. The credits aren't going to read themselves, Alita.
Where even are they? Oh, by Tatsuki Fujimoto, translation by Amanda Haley, lettering by Sabrina Heap.
They're on the second page duty again, Alita. They're in trouble.
Yep. There's no space on the first page. It's all important.
They could have been
there.
in between the little thingies here.
Mm.
You know, in the Japanese version, there's just nothing there on that page.
True.
That's crazy.
Yep.
We're not even reading the same manga.
That's true.
Now, Alita, last time Isa freaking died, and we were all really sad. Alita was trying to sell it that Asa could really be dead, but she wasn't.
I don't think I tried to sell that. I think I said that he's going to have a lot of work to do if they are dead, because it didn't feel like it was going to be a death.
Oh, just like Naita. We already had this debate. I don't
that one
I
bought. Yeah. Okay, sure. Okay.
There's lots of swords here. Alita recognizes them all. He's going to point out all the great references here. There's a spiral one going through her head.
TV remote.
That looks like the Lance of Longinus, Alita from the Great Evangelion. You started yet?
I remember that from the best scene in End of Evangelion, where Asuka has.
There's a few of them there, I think. A few
Hmm.
clones of it. You know, just like there's clone Avas. But Alita, if everybody wants to watch us or talk about the greatest Hideaki Anno works, you know, they just got to click on this channel and go to the most recent video. Besides this one, of course.
Yep.
Now, what were we saying? Oh, yeah, she wasn't dead, Alita. But this guy gets knifed in the throat, Alita. I was traumatized. I was angerified.
Yep.
Not really. I just thought it was kind of funny.
Whatever his name was.
Why do they call him wife beaters, Alita? We have to have talked about this at some point in a Chainsaw Man discussion. Because where else would we have talked about it? We've talked about some weird stuff over the years.
I feel like whenever I think of the word wife beater, I think of this, like, I think they talked about it on the Blind Wave podcast, like back in the day. Like, why do they call it wife beaters? And it's like a whole thing. And I think of like Shane's dad's stories and stuff. And what a podcast that was. My goodness.
So you're allowed to bring up shitty Blind Wave stuff, but you get mad at me for bringing up stuff.
Do I?
Wife beater is a derogatory slang term for sleeveless white undershirts. It is also a slang term for someone who physically abuses their wife or female.
I suppose.
It's not funny, Alita. The term for the shirt is rooted in a stereotype of a man who will commit domestic violence. I already knew this, but Alita, this doesn't track because I feel like in polite conversations between people who aren't making jokes, they just call it this.
I've never in my life, outside of in an American setting, ever heard of.
Oh, absolutely. Nobody in Australia calls a singlet a wife beater, but
yeah.
Like, I feel like...
In America, I have no idea.
I feel like I've seen, like, a podcast of two professional women or something, and they say... They describe it as a wife beater, and they're not chuckling as they do it. There's not even a smirk. It's just what it's called.
Mm.
It's a little weird, Alita. It off-puts me a little bit. I don't think we should be normalizing domestic violence in such a term.
True.
Just like we shouldn't use gendered insults, Alita. It reflects the grander misogyny of society.
Maybe.
Why is a bitch, Alita? You'll never know. Now, then, they're all stabbed up. It's like that Makima page where all of her guys and her were shot on a train. You remember that from when Chainsaw Man was
I do remember that from the anime, yeah, when it was really good, yeah.
Yeah, the anime. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you believe we tolerate this, chat? And then this dumb girl that you like shows up, Alita. She says, "Oh dear, I thought I held back." But she's like French, Alita. Do you know the next Pokemon game is set in the French-like region of Kalos?
What is French like about it?
There's a big Eiffel Tower in the main city, and it's based on
Okay.
France. But it's not called
Isn't
the
there an
Eiffel
Eiffel Tower in
Tower.
like China or
It's
something?
called Prism Tower, because Pokemon owns that shit. Now, no, it's not in China. I don't know what leader he's talking about. Or did China make a fake city with all the landmarks and stuff because they don't care about copyright? Is that what you're saying? Was that the joke?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not a
You're a
joke. I
genius.
just think it's.
Did you see in the newest Pokemon Presents they're doing a Pokemon theme park
No, I
attraction
haven't seen anything
in
about
one
this.
Japanese
I don't care at all
place,
about this.
and they spent like 5 minutes talking about it? Unbelievable. Anyway, I thought I held back. Was the War Devil always this week? She wasn't a leader, but we're going to find out at the end of the chapter. Hee hee. Long ago, I heard she was more frightening. And then she twitches on the ground? Is that what's happening here? There seems to be movement. And then we got one of those face shots, and then doesn't seem like movement, and she's been stabbed right in the hip, Elitery. That's not good. It's like a Lego brick.
True. That is like a Lego brick. It probably is one.
And it's like the pill things from Dr. Mario, the puzzle game.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh my god, I thought it was a... You tricked me with the Lego thing. It's absolutely just like a pill thing.
Wait, oh yeah, this is like the pill tray, Elitery. I understand now.
Yeah.
If you turn... What pills do you think they are? What would be the funniest pills for this for it to turn into a sword? Debilitating birth control, Elitery. That's why it's in her womb right now. God, this Fujimoto. There's layers to these jokes. Anyway, she disappears, Elitery, and then she's behind this girl, and then she stabs her through the thingy, and she's... Who knew Yoru could do this? It's Yoru, Elitery. You can see the scars.
Yeah, true. Well done.
Now, we're not going to talk about this. We should just get through this little action scene. And then she, DBZs are out of there, Elitery. In DBZ, sometimes they just send them flying without any beam coming out. Just with the force. It's pretty cool. There's nothing cooler than Dragon Ball Z, Elitery. Especially not this dumb girl. Now,
believe it or not, they do this in Jujutsu Kaisen as well.
So Jujutsu Kaisen is lame, Elitery. And copied Naruto. Now, in Naruto, they don't really have the point in the hand thing, all right? They knew that was DBZ's shit. They weren't going to copy it. They just copied everything else, Elitery.
All right.
Oh, my God. I was watching a clip today, Elitery, and I said, soon, me and Elitery will be watching Naruto. Stay tuned, everybody. Anyway, she hits a building in the background, Elitery. My goodness. Oh, my. Didn't she just die? Question mark? She's a little confused. And she's already back, Elitery. She's chopping her into places. But this doesn't have any effect. She's coming back. She's fighting with her dismembered bit. She's so strong, Elitery. Now, this is definitely a DBZ thing. You grab the limb of the weird bug thing, and you just squish it because you're so strong. Now, I'm pretty sure that's a DBZ thing, Elitery, but I can't think of it.
I don't know about that.
Maybe a Cyberman. Maybe a Cyberman's arm. You pinch it like that when you're Piccolo, and it tried to grab Krillin.
No, that's
not
what
you just ripped it out and threw it, I'm pretty sure. If you were the great Piccolo.
This is a sword shattering thing where people...
It's definitely a limb thing, Elitery. And I'm trying to think of where it comes from. But, we can't just... We got to keep the momentum going, Elitery. And then she's just overwhelming the great falling devil here, who's not a primal devil, Elitery. And then there's liquid hitting the ground, and you're like, what is this liquid? And then I think it's supposed to be her tears, Elitery. What the hell?
Wait, what are we... Oh, in that page.
Previous page to the next page, yes.
Yep, they are tears, true.
Now, this is a quintessential manga texturing, Elitery, because a lot of the weird berserker liquids are the same texture as this little piece of liquid. So do you think they all have the same, stenciling tools or whatever?
No. What are you talking about texture? What does that even mean in this context?
The texture, you see there's it's a liquid thing, and you can tell because of the texture here, Elitery. But there's a weird pattern to the texture. And manga often use the same weird texture patterns. It's a little quirk of the industry, Elitery.
Okay. I guess I could just be completely wrong. For some reason, I always assumed that the dots pattern... because it's printed on a page, and that's how the printer works.
No, not the dots behind the image.
Okay.
We're talking about the inside of the liquid, Elitery. There's a little pattern, you see?
You mean the white lines?
Yes, and there is dots in between them.
Okay.
Well, if you look at... if Guts is vomiting in the Black Swords mark, it's the same texture.
And by text, you mean white lines to indicate a highlight on something, which is how it's always done
Yes.
in everything.
No, no,
That's just
no,
how it's in
Alidari. It's
literally
very
everything. Go find me a
specific.
tier that doesn't have a white highlight in it.
No, no,
It's
no. It's
literally every
very
time you draw a
different.
tier,
The
it has to have a
people
white
know.
highlight.
The
It's
people understand.
not.
Well, the people don't know because they're not going to go and tab over and look at what we're talking about right now. But it is Alidari. You know, Miller the Killer reads all the manga. He'll let me know. He'll tell us.
Okay.
Now,
Cool.
she was crying. I forgot. Why did I forget? Oh, this was confusing at the time, Leary, but now that I have context for what happens later, I know what she's talking about here. But we're not talking about that yet, Leary. She's crying still. No, why? Why did I remember? Question mark. Reality just shifted improportionally, Leary. What's going on? And then this lady is back up again, and she just throws a big old fist and obliterates her entirely, Leary. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, you like moved really quick. Okay. Well, you're skipping all the parts where Yoru's being injured as well.
Oh, is that
But
what's
yeah,
happening?
she like uses
I thought that
her
was
mangled arms.
I thought that
Or
was
is it
just.
not?
Well, I thought that was
No,
just
that's
the force of her because she's moving so fast. Her like arm is contorting so quickly with such ferocity that this is all happening in a billionth of a millisecond here. So it looks like it's weird looking.
I
But
assume because it says crack, so I'm like, oh, she's probably getting cracked. and
nobody's
damaged
reading
by
that
the
stuff. But
attack.
maybe she's doing it to
Okay.
herself because of the force. But this is probably a
Well,
falling devil power.
Yeah,
But
you
it
have the
doesn't
falling devil
matter.
pointing a finger at her, so it seems like it's that. But also, it could just be that it's cracking to be damaged, but then she's just snapping it back in place.
Wait, I think I think this is the different arm, right? Because there's one that's twisted.
Wait, what?
You see how there's a panel of her holding up one hand like a high five and the other one's getting twisted.
Yep.
She's going to smack her with the hand that isn't getting twisted, right?
Let's see.
Oh, she is. In the next one, the other arm is all twisted up when she makes impact.
Seemingly, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I was wrong. She wasn't contorting that arm because she wasn't even swinging it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we figured that out. Now, there's some Japanese written here, Leader. It's not translated. Hurry up and translate it for us.
Where?
In the blood. Oh, no, it's just the sushi thing. I thought it might have been a cool message, but it's probably just the sushi door guy, right? Or wherever we are.
I don't even know what it says. Something more. I have no idea. It says something.
Aliri speaks Japanese, everybody. But anyway.
No, I don't.
Obliterated Aliri, my goodness. And then just the torso is on the ground. Now, Aliri, you see this page where the next image is Denji skewered through the head because he's a big dumb idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You see the feet walking towards.
Okay.
Do you know? Is it all coming together? What I thought this was initially.
Oh, well, I can only assume you think it's Naito? I have no idea.
No, I thought it was the fake Chainsaw Man from the future showing up because remember he walked through a door and I'm pretty sure we saw a shot of his legs before we saw him like holding the thing. So I'm like, oh my god, they're here.
That is true. That is a good. And it was the Falling Devil was at the door when it happened. It's a very.
Oh, I didn't even put that together, but I was like, oh my god, here we go. But then I realized, oh no, it was just Isa or Yoro or whatever the fuck walking around. Then later, something super cool happening in a different reason. You start focusing in on the TV behind it, and it says breaking news report. This just in. Now, Alita, I might have been what do you call it? When you're doing two things at once. Multitasking, Alita, while reading this chapter. You know, I was just playing Pokemon Live version, looking at a chapter, scrolling down. Oh shit, got a chick a move here, Leary. My Marill is going to use Bubble Beam. It's going to kill this fucking Smeagol. Why are there 17 painters with Smeagols on this one route? It's annoying me. And then, when I saw breaking news repeat, I said, everybody calm the fuck down. We're not playing Pokemon. Something crazy is about to happen. So I put the 3DS down, Leary.
Excellent.
Now look at this old TV. It's got the little VHS slot. We don't call it that here, Leary. We call it video because we're not American. It's got the little slot at the bottom.
Yes.
You ever have to use video?
A long time ago, I watched a Dragon Ball Z on a video.
Oh, no. Wrestling pay-per-views. And you got to slot them in. And you have to rewind the actual tape because there's like actual tape in there or something. It's like an analog.
Yep.
How stupid, Alita. These old
exactly,
people.
True.
They're disgusting. Anyway, pretty cool. I like that it's a vertical slot. I like that it's built into the TV. I had a DVD player like that, but it broke very quickly, Alita. You got to be careful. That was some cheap nonsense.
Yep.
Anyway, one time I knocked our big TV that was like this and nearly squashed my little brother, Aliri. He nearly died. But he got out of the way, Aliri. Nice. It's all right. And then I had to use all of my 8-year-old strength to pick it back up and put it back on the thingy before my parents saw. And I got away with it. It was pretty cool. TV wasn't broken either.
Congratulations, you learned a lesson that day. Yeah.
Yeah. Should aim better next time. Haha, killing joke, Elitery. Anyway, breaking news, Elitery. In the ongoing war between the Soviet Union and the USA, what? America has reportedly dropped a new weapon on several Soviet cities. What? We have yet to learn the extent of the damages on the cities, however, and then you start to realize, Elitery, where we're going with all of this nonsense. Or you're starting to feel like they're going to call it something funny and it's going to be clever and Fujimoto-esque. And then it says, according to information released by the American military, the weapon is extremely lethal, ... and ... was planned to be used on devils. Remember, like in Devilman, Elitery?
True.
Remember in Devilman Crybaby where like there's like the fighter pilots and then like then God like nukes the nukes and everybody's like, what just happened? And Semblance of Sanity really freaked out at that part of Elitery. It was pretty cool. Anyway, we'll watch it one day after we watch the movie. Understood. Oh, he's getting it in his earpiece, Elitery. I have an update. Okay, according to this new information, this weapon that was dropped on the Soviets, it's an extremely powerful bomb-like weapon that mainly uses uranium or plutonium. What's I was reading so well, Elitery. Some days you have good reading days, some days you have bad reading days. Some minutes you have good reading minutes, and the next minute's pretty bad. What's called atomic energy? What? The American military used this weapon for the first time as a fast track, Elitery, to ending the war. We have the weapon's name now. Nuclear weapon, boom, on the background, Elitery. Ice is looking for. And now we understand why she was so strong. Because the Soviets just learned to fear the Great Bomb.
How cool. Like, just
it
even the
had a
idea that,
name.
like... No, I think that's the coolest thing ever. The fact that humanity, like, it was erased as a concept, and they just developed it again.
Yeah, immediately.
Named
it
it
was
the same
funny.
thing. It's great.
Well, because I assume Denji vomited it up when he was vomiting up a bunch of other things, right?
Oh, no, I assume he didn't at all. I assume that they just happened to reinvent the concept. Because it's just like, there's no reason they can't reinvent it. Like, just because it was erased doesn't mean they can't just arrive at the same conclusion. I think this is the coolest like idea. I guess we'll see. Maybe next chapter we'll see and he vomited it up or something. Even maybe during this fight.
So it's 1990 something you told me one time a long time ago, right? Something like that?
Yeah, 97, 98, something like that.
So the nuclear bomb thing, well, I don't know. I guess it makes sense that it would have been like eaten in the 60s or something when it's at the height of its fear because of the Cuban Missile Crisis, Elitery. Definitively genius.
I mean, the implication I think the implication is that it's when Denji's a kid and meets Pochta, because the implication is that like the four horsemen were fighting him at that point, right? We don't know for sure. He could just be completely wrong.
Yeah, right before that. Okay.
We don't know.
Because I was
thinking,
true,
then that would be like, what,
no, your theory makes
ago,
more sense. Because I was gonna complain like, what took them so long? Like, did it take them 30? Like, because if we're assumed the nukes had to have gone off at some point for them to be widely feared, so at least 1945. So let's say they're eaten in 1946. Then what? It took 40 years to get them. That seems weird. But if it took like 7 years or however old Denji was back then, that's more acceptable on my complaint here.
Yeah.
But also,
we'll see. It could be both ways. We could reveal that it is spat out now, and that's why it's bad.
Yeah, I think like because if he spat a bunch of other things out when he was spitting the stuff out off screen, like a bunch of like there could be a Nazi next chapter, and like slowly the end of part 2 could be us like having crazy twists where a bunch of weird stuff that like whatever all the stuff Makima listed off that sounded really cool all start showing up. And changing a bunch of shit. Or all of that, because that was all like evil, bad stuff, right? Kind of, or at least that's what Makima was talking about. She prioritized that stuff. If all of that comes back, then like humanity, like, because Fami's trying to kill everybody, right? And that would make sense if we got to get a lot worse before we start winning, Elitery. Because if the nukes just went off, already things are going bad.
Well, the implication is that, the Soviet Union probably doesn't exist anymore.
Wait, are we literally just doing Devilman here?
Cities.
Do we get?
It does feel like it, but it also does feel like time travel, where it's like the world is getting fucked beyond repair, and it's like,
fuck time travel. Naita got decapitated. What are we doing here?
Huh?
Miki
even know what you're talking
Makimura
about.
got decapitated.
Oh, and it was also on Pikes as well. We talked about this at the time, I think.
No.
Huh? We did. I'm pretty sure because it was on the Pikes as well. There were people there like going and attacking. This was an explicit like Devilman reference.
No. I just figured it out now. Did you not hear my scream?
Okay, true. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe you did just figure it out now.
I can't remember. Were the nukes just in Crybaby or were they in the original Devilman? You remember nukes in Devilman, Elite?
I don't know. I don't think there's nukes in the original one.
I think there's definitely an explosion panel where like one of the guys that we meet for like the chapter's very long in Devilman.
Maybe there is.
Because I feel like there's a guy posing saying, "We gotta kill our neighbors, destroy everybody," and I feel like there's like a nuclear explosion in the background as he's doing his cool pose or something. Because I think it's
possible.
It is Soviet Union and America fighting because it would be 1972.
Let me check.
The Soviet Union disbands in 1991 or something. I know history.
I have one note. Okay.
Go ahead.
On Devilman Volume 3, I wrote down. I wrote down this whole fear destroys humanity because nukes is kind of dumb.
We did talk about that because there's like a food chain monologue by like one of Akira's weird classmates at some point. And it's like, yeah, it's like
I don't even remember this.
This is like stupid.
The whole what was the fear destroys humanity because nukes?
There was
okay,
like
I think I know what you mean.
I think it's another monologue or something where they're like, actually, humanity is doomed because we made the nuclear weapon.
Yeah.
Because why would you make a nuclear weapon if you didn't fear your fellow man? And if you fear your fellow man, you might decapitate the Mikimuras.
He talks about how the author's doing philosophy, but he's not a philosopher, and like I remember all this. Yeah.
Except he is at the end because it's really cool at the end, but not when we're doing monologues about it. But monologues are great. We had this argument in Ritual. Elite hates monologues. He hates black sails.
All right.
What a great... Oh, I forgot we even have to pretend to do Reddit. So I didn't open it, Elite. So you're going to have to say something interesting about Isamitica, who was not in this chapter.
I'm just trying to think. There's very clearly... I've seen an anime where someone grabs a sword and it shatters.
Yes, that happens all the time, Elite.
All right, one example then, if it happens all the time.
Well, I just thought of Guts catching Griffith's sword in his mouth, but he didn't shatter it, so kill yourself.
We don't want a mouth. We want a hand. It's a hand that grabs it.
Oh my god, Trunks.
You know what? I'm sure the Reddit
Trunks.
will have the Reddit will have the reference.
Yeah, you ever heard of Trunks, Elite? He had a sword.
Does his sword shatter? There's I don't remember that.
Goku blocked it with his finger.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some of these things you just know, Elite, and you don't need specific examples. And how does it feel to be on the other side?
You know what? I'll think of it after this. I'm sure I'll find it.
Yeah, that's only because you have Adderall, Elite. If I had Adderall, I would figure it all out. Now, Elite, I got to remember how to do this. Now, you got to click on this little thingy here. Then you got to do this little thingy here, perhaps. Oh, sharing screens. Entire screens. Elite, you're not saying something about Devilman. I mean, Chainsaw Man.
Devilman. Oh, Chainsaw Man.
Wow. Haha, it's still up, Elite. What are you going to do about it, pussy?
Well, yep.
Now, usually I'd be checking things earlier and I have some interesting links already open, but, we don't got nothing nowadays. The circle of ads on Reddit. Is this just a promotion thing?
Promoted.
Oh.
Yeah.
I colored the new chapter.
Ooh, very cool.
No, I don't like Reddit.
Looks a lot like Makima.
Well, we know you can't distinguish between Chainsaw Man characters. That's been established many a times. Is it possible that nuclear weapons were reinvented? See, Elite, they think your idea is so fucking stupid that it doesn't even have an upvote. Of course, they think the Great Kyle Entertainment idea is genius.
That is kind of funny.
Oh my god, it's like a PNG. No, it's not. There's something in the background. Nuclear weapons, day 30 of making Chainsaw Man posters. I can't breathe. Is this a Jujutsu Kaisen reference in the background, Elite? What's happening?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's just a reference to an old bomb poster or something. I don't know. Role inversion in chapter 2. Can we talk about the inversion of the USSR and Japan for the atomic bomb? I find it really weird to rewrite history like that in the
Wait, what?
I wish this had a bunch of upvotes because this could have been a Russia good talking point, Elite. It could have been funny.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think it was. Or
is
at
this
least...
sort of by new? Why are these all like zero?
Oh my goodness, Leary.
Oh, it is.
What do you want?
Oh my god.
I just
Jesus
opened it.
Christ.
I didn't do anything. Hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like Makimo leadery.
Mm-hmm.
Chat GBT.
ChatGPT.
Let's
Oh my
downvote
God.
this one. We don't like AI here. It's made Makima into a PNG tuber.
Okay.
Can I steal this leadery? Should this be in my streams now?
Maybe.
Oh my god, she's doing like the Monica pose from Doki Doki Literature Club in the background.
If you say so.
Oh my god, it's Doki Doki Literature Girl. Wait,
Okay.
that's a real girl. I thought this was a piece of AI art.
It might be. We have no idea.
She's claiming it's a cosplay though. Ooh, it says not safe for work leadery. Should I click on it?
No.
Oh. Hey! We already looked at that one. What is this?
That's a
Piccolo?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference.
It's Piccolo. After he exploded the
True.
Cyberman like a bomb. Like I was talking about earlier. This sucks, leadery. This is just fan art. I don't give a fuck about this.
This is kind of strange. Okay.
Back to new. And we'll keep scrolling.
Where's the
We
discussion?
already saw
thread?
3 great posts and a leadery's complaining. Jesus Christ. What did I just click on? New when it says 11 hours ago. This is promoted. This looks like
what's
some weird
happened?
Yu-Gi-Oh stuff.
I wonder if there were like spoilers and they've like turned off the subreddit or something.
No. Everything has to be approved. That's why we got to move to Chainsaw Man Folk where anybody can post anything. It's freedom. What is this? Discussion? This is the last one. When did Yoru forget nuclear weapons? She says, why did I forget? But it's shown that she remembers them. True.
That is
Remember in
true.
chapter 1? In between her
Yeah.
most recent mention of them, I don't know when, I skimmed through some chapters but couldn't find it. That's what I'm always doing, leadery. Did she forget about them? Maybe that's why she's been acting too close. She's been acting to close to Denji. I don't know. She forgot about nuclear weapons and her reason for wanting to beat Chainsaw Man. Denji, her love for Denji clouded her memory,
Bro
leadery.
figured it out his own answer. Yeah. This is great.
Sometimes you just figure it out when you're asking yourself the question, leadery. What are you going to do? Not post on Reddit? I genuinely think she just remembered what nuclear weapons are and is now terrified.
I don't know about that.
She's very terrified.
That would be crazy if that'd be a weird plot twist if
The
suddenly she's actually afraid of nuclear weapons.
1,000-yard stare on the final page doesn't make sense otherwise. True, if I'm wrong, then the
true.
manga's bad. This is her shocked at her own power. Didn't you see her just beat up a not? What are those things called, leadery? Not primeval devil?
The falling devil is absolutely a primal devil. I don't
Then
know
why
you
is it
think
so
that.
lame and gay? And French.
It's one of the best designs in the whole story, and it's like undefeated physically. Like I don't know.
It just got beaten? And it got beaten by
It
some
didn't.
Chainsaw Man idiot before?
It is in this fight. It has suffered 0 damage.
It just died! It laid on the ground!
It literally didn't.
We're never
No.
seeing this again. Oh, look, Makima. Alita, you want to deny it again?
Yes, the genius English-speaking Redditors piecing together Japanese interpretations of their manga. It's great.
The Japanese write in English all the time?
Okay, do they do codes in English as well for their Japanese viewers?
Yeah. The Japanese
All right,
people
well.
know English.
Yeah, some of them
What is
do.
this? This isn't real art. No, remember this shit, Alita? Motion
Yep.
manga, let's watch it. He's got like 4 heads. And he's always posing with his hands on his hips like he's a sassy little bitch.
Mhm.
And his sword. It's like frogs or something. God, this guy was so cool, Alita. Let's draw it out for Alita. M-A-K-I.
Where's the A? I don't see the A.
The A right here. Oh, no, that's the M. Here's the A.
I don't see the A, but okay.
K. Do you think this
K,
is
I
a
see,
bit, or
yeah.
do you think Alira really doesn't think this is real?
I obviously don't think this is real.
You're the only person in
mean-
the world, Alita.
I think it's possible. I just don't think it's very likely.
It's 100% confirmed.
Hmm.
Now, just like that one video is Fujimoto, and you need to get over yourself. Now, no, Pichita can erase devils he consumed from existence. In fact, when it was first revealed, Makima tells them about You don't even remember chapter 1, you fucking idiot?
Hmm.
Why Yoru cries?
True.
The real question is, why is the texture just like that in every manga, Alita?
Mhm.
The horsemen probably aren't totally immune to Chainsaw Man's erasing power, just highly resistant. At some point over the... Oh, that's right, Makima remembered him too.
Yep.
Do you think in a monologue at the end she was like, me and my sisters, bro, we can remember that stuff?
No.
I'm just lost how she appeared behind falling.
That's very funny.
She moved very
Uh-huh.
fast. Probably Puchita ate the nuke. I don't need explanations for this, Elitary, from fucking Redditors. What was this? Why did I click on this?
Did you think it was the discussion? I don't know. Where's the main thread? Is there no thread?
Did I not do that? No. Well,
We need to see if the people think my theory is right, or if they think you spat it out or something. Is there no thing? Oh no, it's there. 209.
It is. Disc. Hold on, we'll do the fake ones first. We all know by Yoru that Pochita ate the nuclear bomb devil, and there's nothing saying that erased concepts could be reinvented after being erased.
Good point.
You get the reference,
This
Leary?
is me. If we didn't have our discussion videos, I'd be posting stuff like this.
But did you not just get the... I was just singing the erased theme song, Leary, you know? It was
no, I
good.
don't know the erased theme song.
Yes, you do. Let's bring it up.
Okay.
Why did I go to
the risk
YouTube?
of you having to mute the section of the video?
I don't have to mute anything. I'm going to sing over it, Leary.
All right.
It's going to sound just like what I did, remember? Hey, shut up. I'm trying to play it here.
Oh, I know this. Yeah, okay. I do know.
That's what I was singing.
Good job. Hey, it's that old guy, right? The Attack on Titan opening.
No. Hey, we're reading this one. True, they could come back.
Good point.
Downvote
Yep,
this
smart guy.
Oh
my god, Zero. He's gonna kill himself. Oh my god.
Didn't I just talk about this one, Elitary? Oh no, this is the one that got a bunch of downvotes by what it seems like. It's a whole different universe, brother.
That is true.
I guess it's only weird to you. Why are they shitting on this young man?
Because it's a strange point.
Because he was trying to do Russian propaganda in our Discord server, Elitary, whatever you call this, Reddit. Why would the US bomb Japan when there has not been a World War II? I think there was a World War II. Well, I guess Nazis. Well, Nazis existed before World War II, so maybe we erased Nazis before.
Go to Google, type in Makima erased concepts or something.
Makima erased concepts.
All right,
go to images. Chainsaw Man's messy erasing. Oh, true, it is messy, Elitary. Unbelievable.
All right.
Hold on, Elitary. I'm opening it in a new tab. Oh my god.
It's going to be so bad resolution.
Ah!
No, it doesn't even exist. All right. Click on the third one, or the colored one, I guess. Okay.
But they're two different pages. Let's look at this one. This one's got annotation, Elitary.
Oh, there, it's there. World War II was there. I saw it. In the one where it's... Oh my god.
Can I just click on a goddamn fucking image here?
Bottom right, World War II.
Where it doesn't say World War II, but it did happen. They just erased it.
True.
Anyway, what else we got here? Aranamana syndrome. Wasn't this a fake disease or something? I feel like this was a fake disease.
So.
That was the
discourse. In reality.
Nuclear weapons, AIDS, SOA. What the fuck does that mean, Elitary? The Mount Hio eruption, was that real?
I don't remember.
I don't even know what's real anymore. This is the world AI has gotten us into. What is this cool guy? That's not Devilman.
The Light Devil.
Now that's crazy, Elitary. Do you think he fights the Darkness Devil?
Yep. But he's a lot weaker.
Remember Devilman?
Yep.
Why would the U.S. not be in... They already did bomb Japan. That's how the nuclear... True. That's what I just said, genius. It's not rewriting history. From Makima's speech, we can assume that the initial bomb drops... True! It's not rewriting World War II history. It's rewriting 1991 history or something. Leary told me one time what year it was. This chapter sucked.
That was a good chapter.
The people, they disagree with you. Now... Next chapter release. Oh, no, Elitary. Next week.
Perfect.
Also, go read... Oh, remember this one? We fell in love with this one last week. That was pretty great. Did you read it yet?
Nope.
Oh, me neither. Guys, not to be that guy, but... Reese.
True, the bomb was used.
Oh, you can respond to this. Damn, it also makes me feel like my Reese reports. Bungle call is great. This guy's telling us, Elitary, we should pick it up. Yeah, I thought it was Ray's comeback angle. True. Falling Devil fell for the classic blunder of re-lobotomizing your opponent.
Yep.
What's a lobotomization? That's when you take the brain out or something?
Yeah, you take out part of the brain, or you ruin part of the brain.
Now, what did
I
that
don't know what
do?
they're saying. All right, it's sort of by new. I don't. These people don't.
She is
Who
about to
knows?
update the Second Amendment.
I'm sure it's a funny joke somehow.
So
I
if
don't know.
everybody can have nukes, then everybody will be scared of nukes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell me quick, oh, ain't that a kick in the head? That's like a reference, Leary.
Mm-hmm.
I like New. It's my favorite. What a cutie. Nuclear love unlocked. It's pretty
Sure.
funny. Last time I said I wasn't ready for Denji to make a decision between Asa and Yoru, but now I'm kind of frustrated now. We did talk about that
Okay.
last time. Why did we think that was going to... Oh, because she got hit in the head or something?
Because she died, and there was only going to be one save.
Oh, true. And I'm not completely sure... Well, this was a very Isa chapter leader. She was almost the main character again. Even though she never was.
She wasn't. Yeah.
And not completely... Oh, they're the same character leader. Shut up. And not... Oh my goodness gracious me. CeeLo Pill did his fucking maths, idiot. Was it CeeLo Pill? I think it was. But he didn't
Yeah, and Asa was the
separate
main
Yoru
character.
and Asa, so, Denji obviously had the most.
Mm.
And not... So now that I'm thinking about it, I think he might have separated them. But I don't know.
Mm.
And not completely... Don't let the reality get in the way of a great joke, Kaleri. That's what I always say. And not completely sure anybody about Denji needing to choose one someday. Yoru seems too OP now.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to fight Fami, Leary, but Fami's going to win. Don't worry. One thing to point out is in addition to suffering from the nuke attacks, since the Soviet Union no longer have race, and the last remnants of the Gun Devil in their possession, they are likely on the verge of collapse, akin to how the real Japanese left the Axis in... What year is it supposed to be? 1997, Leary?
Something like that, yeah.
No. Well, I was going to say, is it 1991? And it's going to be the same year they fell apart, and that was the funny joke or something? But O'Leary says, now, O'Leary, he's a little stupid. Maybe he just saw a 7 and it was actually a 1, so we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm being a massive dumbass. Wouldn't be me. But could somebody clear something up for me? If Pochita consuming a devil or a concept completely erases it from the... This is going to be a Leary propaganda. It's going to be like, can we just reinvent them? The minds of both devils and humans. How did Yoru remember? Oh.
Sure.
Back in chapter 98, she mentions her plan to make Pochita puke up the nuclear weapons in the most recent... I feel like... How did Makima remember, Leary? That's what the comment should have said that responded to it. Does not make people and devil forget. It's also literal. Pochita didn't need the nuclear weapons, but none of the sources enables nuclear weapons to exist, like plutonium, etc. This isn't very exciting, Leary. What is this? Hotline Miami
sort
2?
by new or top or something. Oh, no, we are new. Sort by top.
Sort by top, Leary says. And, I just got to do whatever he says. He's
what funny panels are they going to select? Oh, of course. All right, well.
They made Yoru hit the Oppenheimer stare. Was this an Oppenheimer reference?
I believe we did.
I don't like Oppenheimer, Leadery, so I don't want this to be a reference, right? Unlike the great X-Men reference and the great Fire Punch, of course. Right. Oh my lord, if she able to go toe-to-toe with death because of nuclear weapons, that would be insane. I'm saying this because of the famous line, I have been...
You know what? That'd
I'm not
be
going
a
to
sick
say
reference.
it, Leary.
Oh my god! If she defeats death and is like, I have become death. I mean, this is the coolest.
It would be,
oh
but
my
it's.
Goodness.
But somebody saying this on Reddit just makes it worse, Leadery.
That is true.
Everybody's Reddit tags. Everybody should be allowed to have a little brackets thing under their name, and everybody should say, "I have become death," and it would be the coolest guy. Yeah. And with the weapons exist now, she has become death as well.
Wow.
Wait, maybe this is ultimately a critique of Oppenheimer's worldview, Leary, because, if you have nuclear weapons, you don't become death, Leary. You're just a war devil.
True.
Death is a different girl. Much cuter, Leary. She's got earrings. Shut up, you're cooking with this. The prophecy could be interpreted literally as Yoru replacing death in hierarchy of goddess of war and I am become death quote along with Yoru's secret plans Asa has talked about. Make me think this is exactly what we're heading. Oh yeah, she has secret plans or something. This chapter dropping after Oppenheimer movie arrived exactly 2 years ago, and one day makes me think Fujimoto intentionally did it. True, just like when Isayama would always have the chapter that was coming out tie into the anime episode that just came out, and later he doesn't believe any of it. You know, he's just a doubter.
You know
he's
what?
just a hater.
I don't even believe that it came out 2 years ago in one day or whatever.
I did see a tweet with like 100k likes that said, "The greatest movie of all time came out 2 years ago today," and that was like in the last week. So.
Oh, maybe they're right.
Oh my god, it's all Oppenheimer shit. It would have been so poetic if it was the 19th page. Later, did you get the joke?
Yeah, because that's when the bomb was dropped.
That's the year World War II ended, Alita. What year did World War II start, though?
1938.
39, you idiot. You used to get this
39.
right. Well, you got to start doing it again. World War I, Alita. Go ahead. It's the easy one to remember.
1914 to 1918.
Oh, my goodness. Vietnam, Alita. You go ahead.
There's
Nobody knows, because this war went on for 16 years or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, the war in Iraq, when did it begin, Alita?
I don't know.
Probably like 2002. You might think it was 2001, but, you know, I'm just making guesses here. Actually, I think it was 2003, right? Because they won in like 2 weeks or something, and Saddam Hussein got captured in 2003. I know that because they announced it on a wrestling pay-per-view. This is not to be confused when John Cena announced that Osama bin Laden was dead at a wrestling pay-per-view on a funny meme that is very popular that you've definitely seen, Alita. Two different ones. I think it was like Unforgiven, 2003. You know, pretty cool. Goldberg wins the world title in the main event, Alita. He beat Triple H. It was pretty cool. She got her wish. She didn't do it.
Well, that's not what that's saying. Wait, why? What?
Well, I didn't read it properly, I guess.
Okay.
I thought she achieved her goal. That's what I thought it said, Alita.
Okay.
We didn't see Puchita come out, and it's possible. I accidentally clicked it, and I'm not going back, Alita. I don't give a fuck.
All right, yeah.
So
it was
Lost...
disagreeing with me, I think.
Oh, well, that's even better. So lost concepts that are eaten by Puchita can be reinvented. Oh my god,
True,
600 upvotes for this shitty Alita talking point. Obviously, when we puked up snow or whatever, we puked up everything. These idiots don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I like my what do you call it? I wanted to say propaganda, but that's not my position, I guess, Alita. Because that means the Nazis are going to show up soon. And all those other cool things that didn't even exist in real life are going to show up. Somebody's going to like get a big pinky finger and it's going to explode. And that's what that disease was, Alita.
Like the 3 other ways of life ending other than death.
Yes.
Or whatever, right?
Even Fujimoto is creative enough to come up with that stuff, Alita. Never mind. You're right. Anyway. Like, nuclear weapons were gone, but because humans were war-hungry, they happened to get true, Alita. Just like the great Oppenheimer, this ultimately is just a commentary on how people, you know, they just so war-hungry that they'll just keep creating weapons to kill each other. And that's why ultimately we're doomed as a species, Alita. And Oppenheimer understood that, and that's why, and he flexed on Albert Einstein, and then he walked off, and it was really cool.
I believe we did.
I was trying to avoid just saying the line, Alita, because that was a hack joke that wasn't funny. But, you know, go ahead. Moments before disaster. True. Don't exclaim that you've won, Alita, or you'll lose.
Yep. Well, when are they going to point out the sword reference? Breaking the sword.
Huh?
When Asa broke the sword.
Oh, no. It's just in everything, Alita, so nobody's even going to attribute it to any one thing. Rip dude who conspicuously... Shut up! What is this? These idiots didn't understand that. Only we did.
Yep.
Fujimoto, no survivors. True. Except Madoka.
True.
That man's an anomaly. What does that mean?
He just got out of there. He, like, avoided all of this. I mean,
who the fuck is Madoka?
From season 1, he was like on the he was like working with Makima, but then he quit.
Huh?
Type in Madoka Chainsaw Man.
I was thinking, how is this a Madoka Magica reference? This doesn't make any sense. Madoka, none of the girls died in that one, except I think a bunch of them did, huh? Oh yeah, that one girl died, and then Sayaka died. Madoka Magica. What am I looking up? Chainsaw Man. This is not a character, and I have not looked them up before.
Yep.
I've never this. I've never seen this guy in my life.
He has like a cool moment and everything where he just quits. It's funny.
When he's walking and then he turns around and leaves or something. Am I vaguely remembering this now?
No, he's with the two twins or whatever they are. I don't know if they're twins. I don't remember what their names are. I remember Madoka though, because it's named after the great Madoka Magica, I'm sure.
No, that's not a reference. Well, I guess I have to reread part 1 because I've forgotten it all. Oh my god, Amanda and Sabrina.
Yep.
Madoka is the smartest character in fiction.
Oh my god, it's the sword.
Oh my goodness, hold on. The no-look block, always go hard. That's not what you were talking about.
Okay, wait. We gotta open all.
I guess she did not look back. Goodbye,
That's
falling.
funny, sure.
What's this one gonna be? Just listen to the bombs.
Oh, true. That was a good one. I like that one.
What's this a reference to?
It's just listen to the song, and there's another short he's done, or like a one shot. This is the first Fujimoto thing I ever read.
That's the one on the train. That one was like 18 pages, right?
It was very short, yeah.
Because I think I say I haven't read it, but I might have read it. Now, what was that a reference? Look back? No, it's just this guy looking. Our goat is officially back.
What are we? No, say that again. Fantastic Four or whatever.
I want to watch this YouTube video.
No. Oh, it's like a reference to this. Right.
Demar with the steal as he spins and attacks hard out of bounds.
I hate basketball.
This is
what a shit sport. Fuck off with this Reese shit. True.
Yeah, she didn't even cross my mind when I was reading this.
But it's like this image, Leary, this famous image. What's this from, Leary? Is an album cover or something?
Who knows? Is it Tropic Thunder? I have no idea.
No, I think they parodied it in Tropic Thunder because it's a comedy movie, right?
Right.
Because that one guy was in blackface. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, it's Oppenheimer. It's that guy from 28 Days Later.
Did she use Shadow Clone? What the fuck, Fujimoto? You don't understand that joke, Leary, because we haven't started Naruto yet.
Right.
You'll learn in episode 1. But also, it doesn't... No, you haven't. And
right.
That's not what happened here anyway. Does anybody else think Fujimoto spared Falling's lower half because she's clearly an ass and thighs person? Lol. He is clearly an ass and thighs person. Also, this chapter was one hell of a reminder that this is a parallel universe in which the Soviet Union survived all the way to the end of the 20th century.
Well, rip.
Wow.
Not all the way to the end.
They're not dead. They just blew up a few cities.
They just the major cities. Oh my god.
No, who cares? Who gives a fuck about this dumb girl? Who told me to sort by not new?
True.
Release party. Banner contest winner. This guy won a leader, eh?
Oh, how exciting.
Oh, where'd Agni go? Remember Agni from a few chapters ago? Yoru. Oh my goodness. Is this an ad?
What is this?
We're going to marry this little puppy dog, Illyri. Oh my goodness. She's on a date with the puppy dog. We'll have to read that one after we read that other one, Illyri. Prediction. Fami is going to lock the fuck in the next few chapters. This isn't Thami.
True.
Don't forget that the current Yoru is either approaching or is as strong as Prime Yoru now. He just beat Full and got eaten by Puchita. Oh my god, we got a power scale leader. Puchita's actually the strongest guy. Yep. Not as strong as the Darkness Devil, though.
That is true.
Bittersweet ending. Schizo rambling. I like the sound of that. The new chapter is bad. This shit's so ass. Oh, I love it. I love it. Some thoughts on the new chapter? Oh, yeah. Can't wait for this shit in the new chapter. What is this?
It could be anything. I don't know. Oh, it's that one that Mia watches or reads, right?
Kabanachi, Kabadachi.
Yeah.
The one with the fish that I watched in a Mother's Basement video one time. Yeah, when he swings his sword, a fish comes out or something. It's like Demon Slayer. Now, release. This one sucks. Let's go to this one. Fami is going to lock the fuck in. Ooh, we got a whole 2 lines here, Leadery. Assuming Falling isn't getting up again. Yeah.
I'd make a bet right now. Falling is getting right back up.
No, we don't want to fight this boring bitch anymore. She's fucking dead. If she
Alright.
doesn't revive next chapter leader, we will open the review with proclaiming her as dead. Okay?
She's not dead though.
Should have started. If I knew this is the attitude you would have had, I would have
You can
started this
believe
one. with
Night's
it.
not dead. I'll believe that the Falling Devil's
Obviously
not
not.
dead.
Leader, you keep reading. I'm stretching.
Assuming wait, what? What were we up to? Assuming Falling isn't getting up again, Fami is the only opponent left. Since it doesn't look like Fire is going to do anything in this fight, Yoru just got a massive power boost and she needs someone to take it out on. So, 10 comments.
So they have an image of this Fami, but they're obviously talking about the other Fami, right?
No, they're talking about this one, who's being commanded to
Oh
sow
yeah,
destruction
she's
and
doing a thingy,
terror
but she
and
doesn't
all
have
that.
any power.
We don't know, but
She got
maybe.
beaten up super easy.
Yep.
Oh my god, we have to fight this dumb girl before we can get to the main event? Ugh.
We have no idea. We might
We've been
not.
pretty good with fights, Leary. I don't remember a single fight in part 2 that went on for like a chapter. Except for every time we run into this dumb falling girl that you defend. She is probably going to sneak and drain Yoru's fluids after she revives Denji, not gonna lie. It would be
Remember when
funny.
she killed that guy? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yep.
Is like the only way the current arc can have stakes, so probably let's upgrade this.
Hey man.
Oh, how come Miller the Killer didn't tell it?
They're all just assuming that Falling is dead? Oh my god.
She is dead. She got exploded and she went on the ground.
Why do you think
she's
the
been around for
explosion-
too long?
Denji literally
Because it's
ate
about
her.
goddamn time.
Okay, sure.
She is Death's pawn now. I don't see her locking in. She has shit for offense and durability, just absorbing life from others. Her only chance to absorb life is from Yoru, otherwise she is cooked. Some expert analysis right there.
Yep.
Thanks for posting. Please mark spoilers before posting. I hate Reddit, Elite. I hate that they have tags. I hate that they ban self-promo like I'm supposed to use Reddit for anything else. Pisses me off. I'm guessing Fami's moments will come a little later when she was and nearing the apocalypse starvation all around. I don't care anymore, Elite. Bittersweet ending theory. Ugh.
Watched he eats himself.
Shut up, idiot. Spoiler because small mention of the new chapter. True. This is 2 hours ago. The chapter had just come out. Stop laughing, Ellery. Vegeta eats himself. That's it. That's my theory on how the story ends. Only 2 parts? We don't know to what... It's like that one dude, Ellery, in One Piece that you'll meet in Season 2 who eats himself and then he transforms. It's pretty cool. Wapol, I remember his name, everybody. You'll meet him when you meet Tony Chopper. Enough with the spoilers, literally. We don't know to what extent, but Vegeta / Denji are definitely wrapped up in the Nostradamus prophecy. He's a genius, literally.
Okay, yeah.
And what's the best?
Firstly, we don't know that, and he might have nothing to do with it. But
Well, I
okay.
expected you to laugh at that. That's why I paused, but you just didn't say.
Yeah,
much.
true.
And what's the best? And what's the best was for the for prophecy to fail. That's right, making... Am I retarded, or is he retarded?
They said was instead of way.
To never exist to begin with. The past year or so, we have gotten more and more plot points of Vegeta's ability to erase. So to me, it feels like a Chekhov's gun situation. True, that's smart. Where someone in the end of this story, either the conclusion of Chainsaw Man as a whole or part 2, or we'll even it open, O'Leary, will have something or something or something. One of the toxic lovers, I'm skipping O'Leary, can't think of a better word, that has been bubbling under the surface of the story is that what it would like to be the ultimate sacrifice, the belief that you sacrifice
All right,
yourself
wrap it
for
up,
your loved
buddy.
ones.
Wait, we don't need this. This is... What's he saying?
In conclusion, love killed Makima.
Wow.
I thought he ate her. And love will kill Denji. Oh.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Oh my god, Elitari, what if the Chainsaw Man Part 2 ends with Asa eating Denji? Now that's hilarious. I like this one.
What a lovely thing.
But I don't know. This is just the incoherent ramblings of a sleep-deprived person. Man. Do you think the top comment is going to be, get some sleep, brother? With a few
There's
upvotes?
no comment.
No. Should we leave that comment? No.
No.
Sorry, I don't post on Reddit. Okay, this one's going to be good. The nuke's coming back and undermines the entirety of Part 1 as Makima's plan of getting rid of all the bad things via Chainsaw Man doesn't work. Good point. I hadn't thought about that. Shitty part 2, retconning the great part 1. That's a big problem, Elitery. You're getting random Deus Ex Machina to beat Falling completely kills the stakes, as there can be another random ass pull to save the characters every time they're in trouble. Elitery, I think we need to, every time we watch a Naruto episode, we should go back to the subsequent chapters Reddit logs from about 20 years ago, which probably don't exist, so you can understand the power of this word, Elitery, the power that it holds. To say a story has an ass pull is to basically... I don't even know if there's words for it, Elitery. You've just it's basically accusing it of rape, Elitery. It's basically the worst thing you can do. You just shoved it in the ground, and now we can never respect it again. It's done an ass pull. I'm gonna kill myself. Can you read the rest? I don't want to. We're from here.
It's just saying it's bad.
This one was genius. I was doing a funny voice. I forgot this one wasn't boring. Yoru randomly gained the ability to regen in Asa's body despite the fact that she was previously established she couldn't. Needed tanking gun to replace her arms. So, I'm just going to believe this guy. I don't remember the fucking rules for this shit manga. Right. Falling went from being able to cause flip cities, casually flip cities, and use... Do you think we should just respond casually with the little asterisk next to it?
Yeah, he'll probably get banned. I don't know.
And cause earthquakes on the other side of the world to not being able to destroy a building and barely being able to hurt Yoru. But she wasn't. She was trying to go light, Elitery.
True.
Yoru getting speared in the brain was just used as a cheap cliffhanger.
Real.
We do that sometimes in Chainsaw Man, I'll tell you that much. Instead, we got another little thingy we can do,
This person was so mad that we're writing this. They made so many typos. It's crazy.
Of being any... No, this is Mill the Killer, and he did all these intentional mistypos here, so we would think it wasn't him. Of being anything important to the story. I didn't process any of that I just read, Elitery. Was that one funny? Oh, it was a cheap cliffhanger. Yoru being stronger than Falling makes no sense. It doesn't matter. She's not a primordial devil. As fear of nukes and of war definitely isn't more common / prevalent than the fear of falling in the sense of the word. Wait, I just thought of something cool in Elitery. It's like a graph. It's like Google search results. So if you're getting Google search, you have a little peak in power where you, for a few brief days, can beat up the falling devil. That's cool.
True. That'd be cool.
That's what happened. Also, what's the bet that Falling dying is another fake out?
Oh boy.
That's not possible.
I give it, there's like a 2% chance that Falling is dead. Even less than that.
Hold on,
Falling
let me think about this seriously. She's obviously going to come back, but like, I think she's defeated for like this arc or something, maybe. That's the best I can hope for. Yeah. Like, she's just knocked out. She's knocked out, Elitery, right? She's knocked out.
Maybe. You know what? I'll give you that. Maybe she is. She's not dead.
She has been showing up a lot. I can't tell if that's just me memeing about how boring this dumb bitch is or if that's a real life thing.
I love the Falling Devil.
I switched scenes? Oh, I did, Elitery. This is great.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know. It going flat? I don't know why that prompted me to think that. Actually, Yoru died, and what follows is just an after dream where she imagines her child returning.
Wow.
Aww.
That'd be sick, but that's not what's happening.
No, you! That's me.
Is that like throwing out the typer?
No, I think that's just saying, no, your ass.
Yeah, that's rough.
Erasing things like nuclear. I don't want to read all that.
Yeah, they're responding. Oh my God.
Lame. Some thoughts on the new chapter. So nuclear weapons are back? How? Well, the power of that how, Elitery, I heard it like a second later in your headphones or something. That was crazy. Well, humans probably just reinvented them. No, they didn't. He spat them out. It looks like a Deus Ex Machina finale. Oh my God. Even if I made a big video, it got 7 million views where I was making fun of people for using the word Deus Ex Machina or ASSPULL or character development, Elitery. We just can never... The toothpaste cannot go back in the tube.
It is funny. Like
the Nostalgia Critic did this to us. Don't ever forget it.
I don't know what caused this. It might be like something like that. I don't know.
I don't know. This is what everybody used to talk about in 2012 when I was coming on the scene, Elitery. Character development.
Know what? It would be an interesting video. So for someone, I might probably exist out there. It's like the history of like why do people care about like
That
things
would
like
be the
this.
greatest video of all time. I have no,
Yeah.
absolute no idea how you would even research it, because I don't know how many of the
Yeah.
old nostalgia critic videos still exist. It might even be possible that they still exist, but I don't want to actually attribute it to him. Doug Walker seems like a bit of a retard elitery. So he was probably just saying what his comments were saying or something. So there's no clean progenitor. That means like the first guy, right? So anyway, it's just funny. It is like things I would grasp onto to try and. It was that and like bad dialogue, where like things when I was 13 where I could try to figure out if something was good or bad. Because elitery, I went on the internet when I was like 12 and people were saying Dragon Ball Evolution is obviously bad, and I was like, why? Doesn't make any sense. Nothing's bad. Dragon Ball GT is obviously bad, but I was with that one, elitery, because it wasn't. But all of the things I had criticisms with was because it wasn't exactly like the thing before, so it broke continuity. Like Naruto Shippuden had different art style to Naruto, which means that it's terrible. Like that's the worst sin you could possibly ever commit, elitery. So for Dragon Ball GT to have a different vibe with the music and for it to look a little different, and for Pokemon to sometimes not reference itself in the past and be like, why is Ash pretending he's never seen one of these Pokemon before, elitery, when 100 episodes before he definitely did? That was like the worst. So I understood that part. But when people were just like, Dragon Ball Evolution is bad, and I just watched it was the greatest movie of all time, and they say it's because there's no character developments, and that's why DBZ was better than Pokemon, and we never talked about Pokemon with reverence. We talked about DBZ with reverence because DBZ had character development. But sometimes they would go back on it, and that would be the bad arcs, like the Boo arc. Anyway. Deus Ex Machina is one of them, elitery. He just comes out of nowhere. Everything's got to be planned out, you see, and established.
Yes.
What was that other one? ASSPULL, elitery. Naruto's just got a new power to beat this bad guy. The bad guy should have won. This isn't fair.
That is true.
I'm sick and tired of this shit.
I was reading the Deus Ex Machina page of Wikipedia.
True. Is it
Yeah.
from Deus Ex, the video game? Probably not.
The term was coined from the conventions of ancient Greek theater,
Yeah,
where
it's a
actors were
dumb
playing
fucking
gods
Greek
and
thing.
were brought on stage using a machine. The machine could either be a crane. Wait, why is this relevant?
They didn't have a
device
crane
is
back then.
associated. Where's the modern theatrical examples?
They come out of
Shakespeare used the
nowhere.
device in a bunch of his things. Plot device. Here we go. Aristotle was the first to use
He's
a
a
Greek
great
term
guy.
equivalent to the Latin phrase Deus Ex Machina to describe a technique as a device to resolve the plot tragedies. So you know what? It's back from Aristotle's time.
What's the
okay? So
other
it wasn't
one
the
where it's
nostalgia
for
correct.
where it's for like an item? MacGuffin, elitery. That's another one of these dumb words. We could make a list of them.
Yeah. So
You can
the
make-
conclusion is roughly 300 BC. Okay, that's how long Deus Ex Machina has existed.
No, but that's nobody cares when it existed. We care when it came into popular parlance, elitery, in the early 2010s YouTube or late 2000s YouTube.
Okay, there's on this page. There's 5 examples. Okay, and they're all like pretty well known. One of them, the first one on this list, Avengers Endgame.
Time travel?
Yeah. Apparently, yeah, time travel plot device. The writers apparently
was an
said
ASSPULL.
was a Deus Ex Machina. Then we have the Lord of the Rings.
The Eagles.
Oh no, wait, yeah, the Eagles, yeah, the great.
Oh, my
Eagles from
fucking
Lord of the
genius!
Rings.
I'm on a roll, elitery.
Yep.
What's the next one?
All right, well, good luck with this one. We have Lord of the Flies.
So this is the one. This is the one with the kids on the island, right? And they
Yeah.
have like a trial. I've never seen it. So was it all a dream?
A passing Navy officer rescues
Fuck!
the children.
Ah, the next one's gonna be a
Alright.
dream.
Oliver Twist.
Oh, I've seen this one.
I don't know this.
Is it when he gets picked up by like the crime people? But that's like the inciting incident. I feel like Oliver Twist. The guy gets executed at the end, and we all thought it was sad, even though he was a bad guy when we were in like the 3rd grade, and we said, "Teacher, execution is wrong," because we feel sad for this guy at the end. But I don't remember the plot enough to remember what the Deus Ex Machina is.
It was when Charles Dickens used the device, and therefore Oliver's some device thing. Okay, it's complicated. Some amount of device, and the final one is the most obvious. I know this one, but this is like obviously the best thing ever that ever happened in fiction. It's War of the Worlds. Have you seen that one?
War of the Worlds is like I feel like this is like a radio drama or something.
It's a H.G. Wells novel, and also the movie that I've seen. And spoilers, everyone, for War of the Worlds. Okay, you don't want to know this.
This
It's
is
really
a
cool
reference to a
conclusion
Mad
to
Men
the-
thing. That's why I thought it was a radio drama.
Yeah, the Deus Ex Machina in War of the Worlds is that it seems that humanity is about to die, but then all the invading aliens are killed by bacteria. So
That's epic. That's cool. I like
it
that
is
one.
epic. Yeah, it is a cool one.
But, now do the same thing, but for ASSPULL's elitery, and it'll just all be Naruto
True,
examples,
the
okay?
great ASSPULL's Wikipedia page.
Yes. There's got to be one. Anyway,
Yep.
for example, when Pachita eats ears, they disappear, but things related to ears do not. Ear sticks. Got any ear sticks over there, elitery?
Mm.
And phones.
Yep.
Probably a concept. I hate these fucking people, elitery. The people trying to logic Chainsaw Man should be killed. Anyway.
That's not true.
Do we have to go through all this? We're nuking Japan with this one? Now, that's a funny little thingy. That's a little edgy.
Mhm.
This is why we like Chainsaw Man folk. Nuclear weapons, strong return. What does that mean?
I don't know, it's a funny meme. I like it.
Okay. Oh, no. True. I show speed. I know this meme, elitery. That's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
How it feels to have refused to engage with the rage bait for the duration of the week, knowing Asayori was going to live and being.
True.
I like this one. What a great Reddit.
Mhm.
Nuclear weapons literally dropped as she got impaled.
True.
Cool. Did Americans reinvent the nuke from scratch? Also, ongoing war.
Smart.
That's what I said. So what I'm hearing is it's a type of bomb and
great.
a nuclear conflict and Soviets involved. What is wrong with these fucking people,
I
Leary?
don't know. They're obsessed. I don't know.
She could come back, right? She's not dead. I just always think she's dead.
There's no reason. Yeah, she could absolutely come back.
And all the other idiots came back, so she is going to come back. They're all going to be right.
You know, it is unironically Fujimoto's saving it for when the Reeds movie drops, I'm sure. And in that chapter,
She's
that movie
saving
day,
it for a big moment, so she's going to be relevant. No. But she sucks. God, I'm going to be the
she
biggest.
doesn't even suck. She's great.
She's the
I don't have
fucking
an issue with the Reeds.
worst.
No, she's fantastic.
She sucks.
I like Reeds a lot.
I'm going to be the biggest
Mm.
Isayoru fan in the world when this bitch comes back on the
I
scene.
hope so.
Illyri.
That'd
Oh
be
my
great.
goodness. You don't understand. My joking hatred for Asayoru. Whoa,
It would
you
be a
don't even
good.
understand.
It would be a good cliffhanger to the end of part 2. Where there's 2 girls. showing up,
No,
and
it's
there's
going to be before
Yoru
then.
and there's
The only resolution is that
Mm.
Asa wins, right? Which would be really funny and would probably mean
Yeah.
the Reddit would implode.
Yep, that'd be awesome.
She's also nuclear bombs, and this dumb bitch is just like TNT or something, so she fucking sucks. Never mind. This is great. She's going to show up. She's going to get one shot by the great Isayoru. Miller the Killer's going to kill himself. What could go wrong? Barbieheimer. Remember that, elitery?
Yep.
You're beating the fraud allegations. Go nuclear on her ass. I have my
Yep.
crew. That's a sick One Piece thing, but we got.
Why is Asa in there?
Why is Hitler in there?
Oh wow.
It's like her crew. Because they're all coming back because they got spit up. These are no, it's
True.
just like something like that. That's the second battery warning, Illyri. We have to end
Well,
this
you better
fucking
hurry.
video. Yikes! Hey, don't look at my.
You're spoiling
Excel
the
spreadsheet?
documents. Oh my god.
Going back to this, Illyri. We've got minutes, maybe 2 minutes,
All right.
maybe less. Shill something.
Yep.
6%. We don't even got that long. We'll be back in a week, Illyri. It seems.
We will.
You want to hit him with the thing?
Oh yeah. Support links in the.
You should have
description
just
below.
refused to do it until the thing went flat, and you would have pressured me into doing it. You're stupid.
No.
The first word you should have said after that should have been thanks, and I would have a crick there.
Okay.
Would've been
No.
great.
No. I'll say it again. All right.
So what links in the description? Thanks.